So thanks for inviting me. I'm not going to have any PowerPoints because I think it's pretty bad for the digestion. So I hope you're OK with that. My name is Avi Jenik. I'm from Beyond Security. I'll mainly talk about our vulnerability disclosure program, which is, to put it in a sentence, a way to make money from 0 days without selling it to the bad side, or without going, crossing over. But first, just a couple of words about Beyond Security for those who don't know us. We actually focus on testing tools. So we develop automated security testing tools. We've got a vulnerability assessment tool, network, and web application scanner, which I guess the main point there would be the low false positives. So ask me about our false positive guarantee. In a sentence, if you find a false positive, I'm going to send you a bottle of scotch. Just not across state lines, OK? So, but we do have a vulnerability assessment, vulnerability management tool. We've got Fuzzer, so if you want to be cool like Charlie and fuzz cars, we've got the automated tool to do that, to make you look really good. But what I want to focus, as I said, is our vulnerability disclosure program, and I'll kind of explain where we got to it and why we're doing it. So back in 1998, that's where we started the company. We started with a security portal called Security Team. It's still out there for those who remember it, securityteam.com. And I'm a full disclosure guy, so I think everything should be disclosed and published. I still think that, but we worked with a lot of researchers, and we got a lot of feedback that, hey, we want to get paid, right? And we all remember the no dollar, no bugs movement. So, and I get that. That's fair enough. But you want to get paid. Also, you want to make sure your 0 day doesn't get used against your grandma, right? Or in Libya, popping up in some place, if you're reading the Hacker Team emails now. And you also, sometimes, vendor disclosure programs are great, but I don't know if Chris Evans is still here. If not, then I'll say it. You may or may not get money. You may or may not get credit, right? These things are kind of a black hole. You report it to the vendor, and you don't know what happens. Plus, you might not want to get sued. So to give you the money, protect you from lawsuit, make sure it goes to the right place, and still give you the credit, plus allow you to kind of choose where your 0 days will go to. We set up this vulnerability disclosure program called Security Team Security Disclosure, or SSD. And what basically happens is you give us a little bit of information about the 0 day. You contact us. It's not exclusive. You can contact us in iDefense for all we care, as long as you don't release any technical information yet. And you'll say, we have a vulnerability. I have a vulnerability in this product, this application. We've got a pretty large set of customers. Most of them are commercial enterprises, so not TLAs, not any strange agencies. All of them have been vetted, so you're not selling anything to China, you're not selling anything to Russia. It doesn't go into a shell corporation to be used who knows where. And we ask them, are you interested in that kind of thing? And some of them will say yes, and then we'll ask you for a price, or we'll get a ballpark figure from them, and we'll say, okay, does this make sense to you? And if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to them. We escrow the deal, so you don't get exposed, they don't get exposed. We coordinate the disclosure with the vendor. Again, you get to choose. You have a veto right on a lot of things. The way we treat it is it's basically your information. So you can say, these are places we don't want our vulnerability to go to, and that's OK. You can say, I want the credit, or I don't want the credit, or I want to remain anonymous. All these things are up to you. And we do make a little bit of profit, but it's not a revenue-generating thing in our company. The money we make off it is very small. So what we do with the profits is basically we sponsor conferences like this. So we find the community conferences. So that's kind of our way to give back to the community, help the researchers, we think, and fill a gap that kind of exists today, where there's people who want to buy 0 day vulnerabilities, but for good reasons, not necessarily for offensive reasons. There's people who find 0 days and want to get money for it, and we kind of want to help make that happen. So if you're interested in, if you're finding vulnerabilities and you're interested, find me. I'm the only white hat here, if you noticed. Or look up security and security disclosure. If you want to test out our scanner and see if you can get that bottle of scotch, then contact me as well. And other than that, I hope you enjoy the lunch. And I'm having a great time this conference. I hope you guys are too. So thanks very much.